El-Rufai don come outside talk with the full chest say na Tinubu administration let dey pay bandits.
That is being accused of. It's quite a sensitive issue, and trust me, there are serious issues that it will take a lot of objective minds.
Yo, what up guys? So on this video I'm going to be talking about what is happening in the country, and I'm going to be talking about what is happening in the social media space. And in this light I'm going to be talking about El-Rufai, I'm going to be talking about Peter Obi, as well as Deji Adeyanju. I'm going to be talking about the matter that just happened with Fina's sister Ruth and VeryDarkMan, and as well as Easy Ogbeide, guys. So if this is the first time you've seen this channel, just stay put because we are on a ride at this very moment. So get your seatbelt on as we take the ride. Alright, so guys, shockingly, El-Rufai came out and was saying that all of the catastrophe that has been happening, as it has to do with bandits and all of these guys going around in the northern part of the country buying people here and there, that the federal government is behind it, that the federal government, as a matter of fact, sponsors it. And I was shocked, like, really? So you mean all these while they've been aware of this? But I'm not going to be saying so much because I'm going to be showing the video so you can see for yourself. So guys, this is the video.
And you can ask 3 service chiefs that served in Kaduna under my watch. One of them is still alive. Farouk Yahya was chief of army staff. He was GOC in Kaduna. I saw him yesterday at a wedding. You can call him, bring him to this program and ask him what we did. What I will not do, okay, is to pay bandits, give them monthly allowance, or send food to them in the name of non-kinetic. It's nonsense. We are empowering bandits. It's not the government of Kaduna State. It's a national policy driven by the Office of National Security Advisor, and Kaduna is part of it. Many states are objecting to that, but that is the policy now. Kiss the bandits. That's the new policy. My position has always been the only repentant bandit is a dead one. Let's kill them all. Let's wipe them. Let's bomb them until they are reduced to nothing. And then the 5% that still want to be rehabilitated can be rehabilitated. You do not negotiate from a position of weakness. You don't empower your enemy. You don't give him money to go and buy more sophisticated weapons. That's why the insecurity problem has not gone away and will not go away as long as this policy continues.
If you
they can deceive, they can cover up, they can do propaganda, but those that live in Katsina, those that live in Zamfara, those that live in Kaduna, those that live in those states, they know what is happening.
Well, is that the reason why perhaps you think that there's a slowdown in the attack on schools and kidnaps that we've seen in Kaduna? The quiet we've seen in the Benegwari
there is no slowdown.
Kaduna,
I was governor for 8 years. I was governor of Kaduna State for 8 years. Only 3 schools were attacked in 8 years. Okay? This government has been around for 2 years. 3 schools have been attacked. And they paid the bandits. They paid them ₦1 billion the first time the school was attacked and students abducted. They are paying bandits. They are apologizing to them. They are
finding this information about ₦1 billion being paid.
Look. Let the governor or anyone come and deny. We have the evidence. When the time comes, we'll reveal everything. They are paying bandits. They are empowering bandits. This is what this government is doing.
And you think that will not work?
It will not work. It has never worked anywhere in the world.
Like, seriously, this is really happening in the country that we all live in. I keep on saying this every single time, that Nigerians are no longer safe in this country. Like, we are not safe. We need extra hands. We need help. But moving further, so there was this particular interview that happened today, right? The TVC channel got lying into this matter. They got him to answer a couple of questions as it pertains to if what lawyer Adeyanju is saying is right, or if Peter Obi is right. And he said something that really caught my attention. And it was like, if truly that with the person of Adeyanju Deji being a human activist and also a lawyer, you should understand the implication of what he's saying, which means if he's still holding on to it, that means there is something he has that the people need, and he has to tender it in the court. And also, if he's saying that Peter Obi needs to accept that he bribed him with money before he would. That means there's something fishy going on, guys. But I'm not going to be saying so much because I'm going to be showing you in the video so you can see for yourself.
But gentlemen, let's move to our final story for tonight. The legal battle is brewing, or a legal battle is brewing between former Anambra State Governor and 2023 presidential candidate Peter Obi and human rights lawyer Deji Adeyanju, following a court summons issued over alleged defamatory statements. The summons stems from a series of social media posts made by Adeyanju in which he accused Obi of misappropriation of state funds and other offenses. In one particular controversial Facebook post dated August 21st, Adeyanju alleged that Obi diverted money from Anambra's treasury to finance his family business. He further claimed that during a private meeting with Obi, he offered him money. He dared the former governor to publicly deny the encounter. Mr. Ladende, let me begin with you on this one. It looks to me like the politics of 2027 is playing right here, but could you help us understand what exactly is going on here?
Yes, the saying goes that he that must come to equity must come with clean hands. And like some, I don't know whether it's a genuine call, but some opinions, they've asked Mr. Adeyanju, we are not saying you're lying, but show us proof. And probably maybe the best place to show the proof is at the court of law. That is left to be seen. However, it's just to say that when you deal with persons like Deji Adeyanju or Moyele Sowore, be rest assured that if you are not careful with whatever dealings you have with them, whatever you discuss is as good as exposed. So we don't know what happened. We don't know what transpired. DG seems to be very sure of what he's talking about. I don't have proof. I wasn't part of the meeting. But trust me, if all those things are true, they are quite scandalous. They are quite serious issues that I think Peter Obi needs a whole lot of explanation to make. But if truly this is just a hatchet's job by whoever to bring down Peter Obi, it will also be a lesson point if truly this issue gets to court and Deji is sanctioned for libel and all form of slander that he's been accused of. So it's quite a sensitive issue, and trust me, there are serious issues that it will take a lot of objective minds to really follow up.
I agree with you, Mr. Ladende, that it is quite a sensitive issue, which, Mr. Garba, let's talk about this. Deji himself is a lawyer, a human rights activist. I want to believe he understands and knows better what defamation really means. And if he's still standing on his goals to say, Peter Obi, go to court, it lets me know that this smoke has some fire, don't you think?
I like these superior arguments being between these gentlemen. Away from that, I'm trying to, the last time I checked, Deji is a lawyer, a human rights activist. Is he really into politics? And why is he at the center talking in this manner? Peter Obi is a politician, a gentleman. But beyond that, the only way Nigerians can heave a sigh of relief from these two parties is let them go and test their skills, their abilities in the court of law. The court should determine that. I don't think this time around we should allow all these trivialities, to take our minds off what is really happening on the ground. These are mere politics. It shouldn't serve as a distraction to Nigerians or Nigerian politicians. There are so many important things to talk about. We should not allow Deji or Peter Obi to take the center stage right now. Let them go and sort it out and square it out at a competent court of law, because there are a lot of back and forth, and these two personalities have met before, and now they are apart. So there is something that must have gone wrong, which you and I
have no idea about.
Where it happened, what I really, we don't have any idea about. So for me, it should not even form a national discourse. We're giving them we're giving them more importance by highlighting these issues.
And to your point, Mr.
Distraction for me.
Indeed. To your point, and
yes,
also what Mr. Ladende said a little bit earlier, it would seem that, because that's what some of the obedience are saying, that Mr. Adeyanju is being used by political opponents to settle, Peter Obi's, should I say, clean record.
Okay, is that a question?
Face facts here. We know we know that Deji is an activist. The next time you hear him again on national television, he's organizing a protest either for fuel subsidy removal or some other things which we know him is more or less concerned about. But like I said, if Deji want to come into full-time politicking, let him step into the ring. Because if you're challenging someone like Peter Obi, you should be able to run a political platform. But beyond that, what I want to advise is these gentlemen should test their weight in a competent court of law.
Let me quickly bring Mr. Ladini. You wanted to say something earlier, and this will be your final thought before we hang up on the show.
Okay, so I just wanted to say that Peter Obi is very, very popular on the social media, and this is more of a social media rant, and it is very, very important that the people who are feeding on this get to know what the true situation is. So for me, I don't want to take light of this issue. I think it's a very sensitive issue. It could bar someone's chances, and it could also, maintain someone's chances. So I sincerely believe that it's a sensitive issue, and it must be dealt with.
Well said, Mr. Kayode Oladende, the executive editor of TVC News. And I also want to thank you, Mr. Ibrahim Garba, communications consultant, for making it on Newsweek tonight. Thank you.
What he really said. So guys, you've seen and you have heard for yourself. Now, do you think that Peter Obi really has something to hide? Because for the up-10 time, they've been trying to fish out something that is fishy about this guy. But for the 150,000 time, they've not found any. And yes, Deji Adeyanju saying that he has something. Guys, do you really think that he has something? Well, tell me what you think about it in the comment section. And lastly, after the passing away of Fina's sister, up until now, we've still not had any government official or any of these guys talk about Dangote Groups and what they have done so far and the havoc they are committing. Instead, we are having influencers coming out to backlash each other. Guys, is this what we're supposed to be doing? Like, I'm going to be showing you what a couple of persons really had to say about this, because we have gone past the time where we start fighting one another and give ourselves names like cloud cheesers and the rest of it. This is a time where we all need to put our heads together and come on a common goal. And until we do so, we're still going to keep on having cases like this in the country, and nothing is still going to be done. Well, I'm going to be showing you a couple of videos. So if this is the first time you're seeing this channel, guys, do not forget to like and subscribe, and also do not forget to drop your honest opinion and statements on what you think about what is happening in the country and how you think that the country can get better also.
So El-Rufai don come outside talk with the full chest, say na Tinubu administration let dey pay bandits, which normally all of us know, but nobody fit talk. You understand? Make us say we no get power. So for El-Rufai to come out and say na federal government dey pay bandits, and yet nothing dey happen, nobody don go arrest her, nothing don sup, nothing dey happen. Na for una to know the kind country where we be. Now this say bad that they don't sacrifice all our army put now they door to doorstep, they beg who go join army, where they go carry go give bandit set or maybe bandit key. When I talk the talk last time, I the feel inside the crease where they can talk. If I analyze things, look at the list, sometimes I analyze things where they come from, not be so you don't already know, not be so you already happen. So El-Rufai saying it's the federal government that is funding the bandit, and yet nobody don't arrest her. He has not been locked up, nothing that happen. So what did I want to tell you now as a Nigerian citizen? When I go say bandits dey one place, bandits dey one forest. For how many years say army no fit go kill them, army no fit go fight. So there's some military don come out for some kind video say if they won't go with full equipment, Nigeria government no go gree, no dey allow them to go with full equipment to go fight the bandits. They talk years ago. Now El-Rufai don come outside for news saying na federal government dey fund bandits. Then about 2 weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago, the Canada government declared APC and PDP a terrorist group. Canada government declared APC and PDP a terrorist group. And you when you don't get money, where hunger won't finish you, poverty won't finish you. Because of this government, you dare the different government. One idiot to be lawyer, he says instead of to vote Peter Obi, say go vote Tinubu. Or go vote Tinubu, he go so touch you.
Insta blog, I want the world to see how useless one are they. I just want the whole world to see how very useless one are they. When I be Jesus. This period, all these people supposed to come off from my neck because this period is a period of war, period of battles upon battles. This be supposed to take my neck 247. Tina sister that was hit by a truck. That was hit by a truck by a Dangote truck. Pass it on to here. She was more than punished the one. Pass it on to here. Pass it on to here. Nobody don't know yet in the Wakago. Pass it on to glory. To which glory? Somebody was more than the Dangote truck. Don't let me say with the suffer in the house of rich people. The people who get power go punish the one. Dangote, come collect your award. Come collect your award. No go collect your award there. Come collect your award, Auntie. Best in time graduate. Come collect your award now. David. Some lady brother, come collect your award. Samuel the header brother. Come collect your award that you deserve. Bless the kind glad you go punish the one. Sacrifice accepted. Begin to celebrate now. Will you keep quiet? You accept your sacrifice. Come collect this thing from this award. The heavy is full of blood. Come and collect your award. Come collect your award. You don't accept the sacrifice. I'll be jubilate. Jubilate now. Jubilate. Blood fucking demon go punish the one. We did our best. We did our best. After Dangote company, we're waiting for her to declare medically vote now, blood. Dangote is there. Dangote is there. It's not your daughter. It's not your daughter. If they tell the public say they wait for her to declare medically vote now, blood. Go punish the one. A ball need to hit to the rock bottom before it can bounce back. This would matter shall be a breaking point. Hopefully that this kind of food they don't shine light to the recklessness and unlicensed driver of Dangote go punish the one. She was hit by Dangote truck. Cause it me go punish you. Me gonna punish you. Okay, no, because it me. But you just got me be mad, man. Very useless person. Like you don't let me set my camera because of you. If I set my camera because of you, go fund you. This time, go punish you. She was in my Dangote truck. What did the warrior of for this country go punish the one? See now, I hope you're happy now because of $1 billion now. Your sister don't die. Dangote, this is not the people I've ever wanted. Now, only God know. Only God know whether or not they're not going to jet star jets, but they're not going to survive. Jesus. I'm just saying, only God when they're I know. Go punish the one. Once again, Dangote are proving to Nigeria that they're untouchable. Are we that the public? Nigeria is looking at let this go. They go country for this nonsense. Even if it's not for America, they go no more. Even the most go face a lot of backlash. We see the people that they put there. People will not even lend their voice when the matter they hot. When the whole matter when we started this whole thing, now shut up. Now that don't I conversation with that. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. I'm sorry for your loss. The same voice don't want the time when this is the Jesus. Okobokyo Oswo. Emumugyo Oswo. Mugu. Emumugyo Oswo. Hey. Okobokyo Oswo. Go punish the one. Punish easy. Police Fina go punish Dangote. We don't even know whether these people not that girl from where they carry her go. We don't even know because Fina of course there after they shoot movie. Will you keep quiet? Oh God, this is so sad. Imagine the children will grow up now. Only picture now they go know their mama face. Jesus. Fuck. Jesus. Go punish the one.
I want us to really understand that this guy has one assignment, more like assisting people that are, oppressed. His platform, which is the radio, helps to amplify the voice of the voiceless. So let's establish that is what he represents and what he stands for. Then let's get into his character. I was part of the people kicking against the way VDM does things. But after I started speaking positively when he was arrested, I said this guy will be better. The him call himself. Why he find himself in that position. I have seen improvements. A lot of you would not agree. He has not gotten that 100% yet, but you can say that there is 50% improvement in the way VDM approaches things, and he's getting there. Now these experiences, now they make him get better in the way he puts his words. Can't you see that this guy has improved? VDM did not come to say Fina, your papa, God punish you. You were help. You don't know VDM before. Tell me how many people VDM has come out to say God punish you. Tinubu, your papa God will kill you. You know VDM before. You know the VDM now. It's a better VDM tomorrow. And to VDM, I beg the Dangote whatever issue and all that. I feel you should take a leave on that matter. Don't put any roadblock. Don't put anything. Let's move straight to business. The NGO. Let's begin to have a focus on the people that we are helping. I really want this NGO to succeed. I really want it to. There are works to be done. There are more boreholes to do. There are more scholarships to do. We can start these things. We can start sewing school uniform for students, for kids. We can start giving out school materials first. While we're looking for how to, get the buildings, do all that thing. What I'm trying to say, I'm not advising you what to do. I'm not telling you what to do because it's your project. But I'm telling you that in all plans that you have, let's start those plans. Let's ignore the jackass. Let's just start those plans. Let's get to work. Let's start doing things. Me, I'm here to amplify the positive parts of the Ratels and VDF. That is my work here. But I think it's time we ignore these distractions and start focusing on what we can do in the lives of people. When it's time to speak out for people, we'll speak out. When it's time to stand for the right thing, we'll always stand. We're not backing out. For now, let us see how we can, push out things out there. And to all the people that you are helping personally every week or every month, I would suggest that there is a business person that knows business more that should be in charge of these people, because a lot of people can use you and do for just act like they want to learn Barbie. They collect 250,000, they won't learn. I feel now that there's a structure, there should be people checkmating these people. And I would even advise, as somebody that has been there before, I would advise that these things be given to a lot of people based on loan, not loan on interest, loan on paying back exact money. Why am I saying this? People get better. They don't squander money when they know that it is a loan. It happened to me. You give me money to start a business and say it's a loan, and I grow that business and come to pay you back that money. You say no, I was empowering you. I know a lot of people that have become big by that. That I got that idea after it was done to me. Because this money, a lot of Nigerians are useless. They will just be squandering the money. I feel you should put somebody in charge that has business techniques. These people should go through some kind of motivation and talk like that can make them understand that this is your sweat. And then end of the year or quarterly, you can call all of them together and have a meeting with them to really see how far they are going, how far they have gone. Trust me, even in the midst of these people, you still see the ones that you need to empower more because they've grown to a level now. Because if you're empowering somebody to learn Barbie, and empowering somebody to learn makeup, and empowering somebody to learn a pedicure, manicure, and empowering somebody to learn hair, I think as Ratels, we can now have a big salon for these people to now work in and be employed to grow that salon. I'm seeing a bigger picture. So I think we should get to work. These distractions will make work this slow. And just in case if you say, I don't get work, that's why they should do it. I get work. See my work. You 250 patronize me in case if you see all the people they shoot content, no get work. I get work. Don't be just only these ones that they do say. If I see they do show, Baba. Yes, in case if you say I don't get work, come buy tickets, buy tables, support me. You understand? But don't get everybody here. We don't get work. We need to try. Have an office, have a photo studio, have a video studio. You can empower me for anyone. I don't write music, they confirm. So please, let's focus. We have work. We have a lot to do. We need to get professionals in your team. The NGO should be run by somebody, if possible, a lady. Ladies are good at administrative jobs that will be paid properly, like that can really handle the stress and the pressure. Ladies are good at that. As long as the NGO paying the salaries, we understand. But for we to get this thing done, you need qualified people. You need quality people. Please, we don't need quantity. We need quality people because we're dealing on this is the real face now of your initiative. initiative of your NGO. This is the new face. If you put somebody there that has no integrity, even if you explain to us that the person that carry the money to go, some people would think rubbish, saying that you align with them. So you need people of integrity. You need to scrutinize. They need to be an undertaking. They need to sign. If there's any fraudulent thing, whatever, there are jail terms, please, because people want to fight you in different ways. But God got you, bro.
One buzzer for the people who came through for me. Two buzzer to my mama who keeps praying for me. Shout out to my UGs. Thank God for believing in myself. Salute to the God who broke through for me. Thank God to the man. See how this mercy surrounds me, oh boy. When I am weak, you made me feel strong. When I am down, you raise me up. So much mercy surrounds me, oh boy. I cannot deny it, oh yeah. I've come too far to go back. I've come too far to go back. Never, never, never.
Very dark man, that's the truck driver. Now don't sit down. Ask yourself one simple question. Or at least make research. Say, has Dangote Group ever flown anyone abroad for treatment before? Number one. Number two, has Dangote Group ever taken accountability for any of their victims before? The answer is no. Capital letter no. Because of course, if they are to take accountability, then would they take accountability every month, if not every week? And they know that it's not normal. So that means they know, say, what's their truck drivers they do, no day rights. Dangote has a competitor, which is Lafarge. We hardly hear things like Lafarge buy 20 people, Lafarge buy 50 people. Why Dangote not just swallow in pride? Go ask Lafarge, say, how are you guys doing it? And the most annoying part about this issue be say, all of una, most of una, let me not say all, most of una get somebody to blame, which is VeryDarkMan, for this unfortunate incident. Instead of holding Dangote Group responsible for what happened to Ruth, now they hold VeryDarkMan. What thing they happen? Is it the monetization colossus or the clickbait colossus that is happening? I mean, Dangote Group blown a powder, say, make una brain does they move anti-clockwise? Because I don't understand. Has Dangote Group ever flown any of their victims abroad? They won't fly routes because of the awareness where routes get. Why they not fly the bike man? Why they not fly that other girl? We don't did that hospital for 11 months. That girl never reached to fly going. How many routes go by before we face the problem? Before the government speak up? These are the questions that we should be asking. But no, we they drag VeryDarkMan. How does VeryDarkMan and how does VeryDarkMan's beef with Fina or whatever correlates with say routes don't buy? Okay, let's say VeryDarkMan divided. Okay, but is he the truck driver? Is he the African richest man way in almighty truck by roots? Wow.
Dangote Group. Ruth has passed, but now the real justice for Ruth starts now. Now a life has been cut short, a life has been lost, a mother has been snatched away from her children. Do you know why this onus is all on Dangote? A driver was caught without a driving license. That is why it's all you, Dangote. Now every single compensation requested by FINA now has to be doubled because those children are now left without the mother. Everything has to be met. The fact that she passed does not mean justice for Ruth dies. Again, the bike man that was alleged to have passed and every other Dangote Group accident victims, they demand and they need compensation from Dangote Group. If Nigerians do not take this serious, trust me, it will continue to reoccur. No matter what you people think and think there's a divide on social media, no, Rita is focused. I'm looking at what is being looked at, and I'm glad that I was told that Fina has a lawyer already. She's been seeking legal counsel and she's been using a lawyer. Dangote Group, Ruth passed, continues, and now everything negotiated before, oh my God, needs to be doubled or tripled. And not just Ruth. I have seen so many Nigerian content creators asking people to forward their details if they've ever been through the Dangote thing or gone through Dangote accident and abandoned or whatever. It is time to sit up, everybody. It is time to seek justice. You may choose to be distracted, but I will not be distracted. There's a reason I stayed off social media for 48 hours. Sometimes, try it. It will do you good. I'll make a separate video for that. But Dangote, it's all on you. Apostle Johnson Cinnamon is one public figure who has said a lot regarding Dangote Group, and we need to take it very serious. Ruth, rest in peace, but the fight continues. Not just you, but every single person who is a victim deserves compensation. More wisdom.
Now, some of the mumu they outside Nigeria, with the Western world, even if the ones within Nigeria don't really know how accident matter they work sometimes, but what about the ones we don't do outside for like 20 years, still no get sense to know how accident matter to the work? Yet you guys ask a lot of questions. What is the else they do there? There's some of us, and we Nigerians, we think say we wise, we get sense. Perhaps we don't get sense, we just dey lousy, nothing in our head. You know, that attitude of giant of Africa, Nigerians are always smart. Nigerians are always smart. Now and before, you see Nigerians who get to they very stupid. They don't get sense. Yeah. So a lot of videos they fly. A lot of people they point accusation fingers to VDM. Now VDM key, or rather, now VDM by finance sister. Now into this one, if not be VDM, the girl was still there alive. Why Fina will carry the matter, go, blah blah blah. Everybody told their own story. But one thing I remember be say, this girl now she call VDM for the video where she did make. So VDM no carry two left leg go meet this girl. Now this girl come with her. That aside, yeah. But now because of hate, where half of the Nigerians